Hello there everybody on YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joesephyr and I'm about to finally do my pulls for Tifa. And before I get started on any of this stuff, regardless of the outcome of these pulls, I want to explain to people that I will be taking a break from making covered videos and streaming Dissidia for a couple of weeks, so probably over Eldnash's batch, something like that. And people have been asking me lots of questions as to why after I said so in my last video, and unfortunately people have taken my poor fortune, so having pitied Bartz and Galoof, and this has happened for a little while now, where people will use that against me and say that, oh, he's a snowflake, he's a whiner, he has loads of gems, what's he complaining about? Which is fine, but then that tends to evolve and people tend to take the statement of, oh, he's sensitive or he's snowflake, etc, etc, and then that tends to turn into homophobic slurs. So what people have done is they've managed to take my poor fortune in this game and use that as a homophobic weapon against me. And it's gotten a little bit too much for me for a little while. So instead of like blowing up and making a big fuss about it, I'm just going to take a step back from streaming the game for a little while, and then I'm going to come back with full force. But don't worry, I'll still be doing Should You Pull videos. I'll still be there to help everybody, because that is what my channel was originally designed for, and it still continues to be. And also I'll still be streaming other games as well, so definitely come and check me out over on Twitch if you'd like to come and join me. Now, let's just go in and go with this banner. Now, I don't want to do this after Galoof and Bartz. Still need Bartz's PT after double pities. Woof. So let's just go in. So we'll start with the first multi-draw. It's gold. Oh wow. Well, that makes up for some stuff, doesn't it? That's definitely better. It's about time I got something. Like, wow. Thank God for that. I mean, I've still got a BT token Bartz, but I'm okay with that. I finally get a break. My gems get a break. So that's something. That's really good. Obviously, this is really good. Like, amazing. Best possible outcome. But like, after the last two, like I would, like I said, my statement stands true, because what I also want people to understand is that my luck in the game is not the thing that has been bothering me. It is not that. I am prepared to spend those gems on things. It is other people's responses to my bad luck that has given me a little bit of a shake-up. So that's okay. But, like, I mean, this is wonderful. Like, it's like the game kind of coming down and just giving me a little chuck on the chin to go, don't worry, Joe, it'll be okay. So definitely very happy with that. So stay tuned, and we'll be tackling the boss rush with Tifa. So we managed to get that at least. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in a bit. Hello there again, YouTube. Welcome back. We're just going to try and tackle the boss rush Lufenia mission. So the first wave, as I've said before, is going to be a case of, I think the best thing to do is to stop it from taking a turn at all. So I'm going to use Tifa, Garland, Cecil, and just do a lot of damage. And just like get the burst in relatively quickly, do as much damage as I can within that space of time, get that delay off as much as I can, and then go in with that. And I'm taking calls that will aid my damage, basically. So, let's just go in and see how this goes. I have now picked up Bartz's BT with burst tokens. So, let's start with... yeah, we'll just start with the Bind of Chaos. Go straight in with that. And then we're going to go straight in with the LD for Cecil. I don't see any reason not to, honestly. Get that damage in as much as we can. Because this guy is tanky. Like, he takes a lot of damage. So, Battle Cry to get the buffs. And then straight into Meteor Crusher. damage. Just a casual 750k. There's nothing to see here. Just a casual. HP full throttle. And then beat rush. And then I'm wondering, do I just BT now? Probably, honestly. I could just BT now. Yeah, I think I just do. Hold on. Just checking when my next turn is going to come along with Garland. Where does that leave me? Where does this leave me? Yeah, I think I'm just going to burst then. And just use the extra on Soul of Chaos. Just make sure that you ain't getting no turns now. I wanted to wait until I could get the Holy enchant up, but it's fine. He's not imperiled by Holy anyway, so it wouldn't make a huge amount of difference. Bind of Chaos. I love Garland's Burst just because the effect lasts for so long, because he's not a quick character, and so people who are quicker than him can take so much advantage out of it. Soul of Chaos. Soul of Chaos. Button spamming, yes. And Disaster of Chaos, might as well. I should have used that first, possibly, because then I would have gotten more damage from that initial hit. And then I'll have that BT effect, please. The first wave's not a concern as such, just because it's like, you know, you want to get through it as much as you can. It's just a case of just mincing through its damage. I actually think it's better that I don't use Light Enchant. No, I will. I will. I'll use it. And then Dolphin Blow, because it's still going to do a decent amount of damage even with the rest of it. So Brave Attack, Brave Attack. Because the launch is really good with Garland, because then you're still getting delay. Saints Fall. Soul of Chaos. I'm pretty sure Garland does have other buttons, I just don't really know what they are. Special Countdown returns. Beat Rush. Yeah, just Beat Rush. Casual 8% just taken off, because why not? Holy Flame. Soul of Chaos. Because Garland just doesn't have other buttons. Beat Rush. Paladin Force. Now, with any luck, I should get... Right, so if I Dolphin Blow here... And then I Brave Attack with Garland, hopefully I'll have Disaster of Chaos up. Which I do. Lovely. Perfect, because we wanted to charge that Bravery up. Because this will do a lot more damage now. Yeah, I mean, it's still not as much as Tifa. To tell you the truth, it's still not as much as Tifa's doing. So I think if I Battle Cry... Do I even need to Battle Cry, really? I don't really, do I? No. Just Beat Rush. Just do it. Saints Fall, I think. Soul of Chaos. I'm going to battle cry this because I want the extra turn more than anything. So, battle cry. Because then I get a dolphin blow off of it. I love that Garland delays during a launch. Garland and Tifa are like a match made in heaven. It's quite funny just how good they are together. I've got 5 turns left. My burst effect's about to run out, but that's okay. Beat rush. Ah, nuts. Didn't do quite as much as I was hoping it was going to do. Disaster Chaos, that's a good way to finish your burst off, at least. And then Tifa should be able to finish it with just a HP plus, probably. Oh, I don't want to risk it. I don't think I want to risk that. That's fine. It'll be fine. I don't really want to waste one of her skills. Okay, I wasn't expecting to use 2 turns there. That's not so great. I underestimated quite how long... I really underestimated how long that was going to last. Wow. That's upsetting. Okay, so now we're gonna Sage Fire, then Bind a Chaos, I think. So I don't even know if I want to... No, I don't even want to Sage Fire. And then we're gonna use Luminous Shard. I was probably being too reserved, yeah, to be fair. Then I think we're going to Meteor Crusher here, honestly. Well, Crystal Idol, then Meteor Crusher, yeah. Tifa doing Tifa-y things. And then we'll Round Edge, because that's going to shave off some of that. Now. So we can actually Full Throttle. And then Battle Cry over here. What shield? Sorry, what were you doing? I didn't quite follow. Dolphin Blow. Yeah, over here, just to get that pushed down a little bit. I've still got a summon as well, which I'm probably just going to just spam Tifa for, honestly. I'm not even going to bother with the light enchant. Don't need to. Because this means that I will be able to use Garland to push some stuff through. Although, quite frankly, I might just use Disaster Chaos on this side, because I'm going to summon this turn anyway. Or very soon I'm going to summon anyway. That should actually push me into the next shield anyway. Oh no, maybe not. I'll just beat Rush over here then. What shield? Yeah, I could just LD spam. But I'm going to do it during the summon though. I'd rather do it during the summon. And then beat Rush. Yeah, I probably did go a bit too conservatively, to be honest. But hey-ho, it is what it is. Luminous Shard. I didn't want to take the turn up with the Jack Call. Because I was already capping, so it was unnecessary. And then we just LD spam for now. Yep. Meteor Crusher. Still doing silly amounts of damage, which is delicious. Thank you, Tifa. Round Edge. Because that arguably does more damage. And then I guess just EX with Cecil. And then the shield's back up. Yeah, I could just battle cry my whole way through, couldn't I? So, yeah. Just push through it as much as we can. Because it's going to do more damage than anything else I could do. Quite funny. Can't quite finish the job, sadly. Just do it again. And then beat rush to finish. And then we have to move on. But that's okay, we'll move on. And the next party is going to be... Whoop, straight over. Kuja, Edward, and Celes. Now, Kuja does AoE damage, thankfully. Why have you only got... No, you've got everything that you need. Just checking why his passives are smaller. If I just take... Oh, I know why. I know why. I took a load of HP passives off at one point. I remember now. There we go. Much better. Right. Let's go. Okay, the only concern I do have... so, Bard Song. We've got to try and deal some damage, because they've got their shields up. Oh, it's not huge. It's fine. Ring Holy should work fine here. Now, I don't particularly want to use my LD here. Yeah, I wish I'd done both of those first two waves with the first party. It's not ideal. Bard Song. LD. Just LD. Get that in. Not that much damage, actually. Really not that much damage. I was too reserved. That first wave I was too reserved on. Far too reserved. And now I'm using loads of skills on this bit when I really didn't want to be. Spinning Edge. Symphonic Force might just take it. Okay, no, they are going to get a turn. It's aggravating. Mystic Waltz. Would have liked to have had that for the third wave, but just getting the buff up will be enough. And it takes the turn, so that's fine. Right, now we have some stuff that needs to be done. So let's Bard Song just to get any buffs, debuffs on them. And now LD for sure. The only problem is they cleanse, so it's a bit annoying. So that's now done, which is good. We like that. Ring Holy, get that debuff on as well. HP plus. Because that'll battery Celeste. The damage is there. The damage is there, which is good. Yeah, no, I know. Save the lullaby. You could Ultima. I've also brought Caius along just in case. I'm dealing damage. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be fair. I should have brought Onion Knight Call, actually, because it's really good with Kuja. Thinking about it. Spinning Edge. Not the Mustard Bomb. Because that bit I can deal with. HP attack again. Symphonic Force, obviously. The Magitech should push them over, actually. And that's good, because then I can reapply straight after. Yeah. That's actually perfect. Yeah, I will need to Kuja LD fairly soon, but not yet. Thinking if I use the Circle of Judgment here, or I could Lullaby. No, I'd rather wait until they had their... I don't want to Lullaby yet, I'd rather wait till their next turn to do it. So I'm actually just going to Bard Song. Just to reapply his buff. Then we want to reapply the LD. And then I want Ring Holy to reapply that. And then Mystic Waltz to stop them gaining Bravery, because then the next turn I should be able to use the LD as long as they've got a break on them. Yeah, because you've now got a recast, and I don't want you to have that particularly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Spinning Edge, because then Edward is up and raring to go. And then could LD here actually. Yeah, let's do. Do I want to LD? Do I really need to? No, I'm just going to Ring Holy for now. And then I'm going to use Lullaby. Because then you ain't getting nothing. Then I should have Symphonic Force for this turn, and that means that they're going to be asleep for their next turn as well. And then that's going to push you further away. Perfect. And then I'm probably going to burst with Kuja on this next turn, because then Edward will be who comes around, and then I could probably just use Lullaby off of it. So at this point, I think I'm actually going to use... Is it 49% they get there? Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Is it 49% they get their next cleanse? Because I might wait in that case. It is 49. Okay, just Runic then. And then HP plus is fine here. Because to be fair, to expect them to never use it is probably unlikely at the best of times. Or I could use the burst to push them over, and then Edward will be available to put them to sleep again. Or I could summon, because I only really care about... As long as Celeste or Edward gets a turn. Yeah, you might be right. Summon first, because they're getting, like, if I can avoid them getting this, then that would be ideal, wouldn't it? Yeah, if I summon and then Seraphic Star while I've got this much bravery, yeah, I'm going to do that. Yes, that's happening. Because I want to BT after I've reapplied, basically. Bard Song. You've still not quite got there yet, so her Ultima. Right, because then I can burst afterwards, and that's after I've reapplied everything as well. So, oh, you can Mystic Waltz. That's rather handy. Mystic Waltz does grant party bravery, so I might as well get that launch while it's there. I'll take a launch if it's there. And that did push it over 48. We're like, perfect. Fire it out. The fire started. And the fire's going to go out again because I'm going to LD. Although I'm tempted to Purification, actually. Thinking about it, I could Purification to set Kuja's burst up. That might, or I could do that on after the 29% mark. So I've still got 19 turns. No, just do the freeze dive. Does that battery? Yes, it does. Just do the freeze dive. Can do that on the next turn. And then I get a launch off of that as well. Symphonic Force, sure. I'm probably going to burst after this, I think. I'm going to pop Circular Judgment on first, though. Because I'm going to do all my calls, and then I'm going to do it. So, Bard Song, I guess, yeah. Then Purification. Because I only need to break them once to stop Edward, to be able to get Edward a, Or, actually, could do it this way. Runic is single turn, isn't it? It's single target, yeah. So if I Runic... and then Ultima, hopefully they break at the same time. That would be very bad if they don't. Worth the risk. They've broken the wrong order. No. I don't want that. Poo bum. It's fine. It's actually fine, but it's just annoying. No. No. Kuja, you done goofed. Just Bard Song again. That's all you're really here for right now. Spinning Edge. They cleanse Stellars as LD, but I can reapply it because I'm going to put them to sleep after this because I'm going to use Seraphic Star and then I'm just going to burst on the next turn. And then they're both under and then I can just use Lullaby at this point. So, if I use Lullaby, Womp, and then Symphonic Force, and then reapply the LD. And then we'll be fine. And then I can apply Innocence here as well, and Mystic Waltz. Because then I get the HP damage up on Kuja's Burst. And Mystic Waltz. And then we burst. Should have used the C65 first. Ring Holy before anything else. Get that Holy Imperil on. Symphonic. And then Seraphic. Ultima. Ultima does not do good damage. It's really upsetting. HP plus. And then Flare Star. And it's just an excuse for me to get Trance Kuja into a fight. It's such a shame because Ring Holy was the bad one and then Ultima was the good one back in the day. But it's just not the case anymore. Oh, he didn't even deal a million. Kuja, please. Spinning Edge. And then I guess we get to use Lullaby again? Oh wait, it's not going to work, I've just realised. Not that it matters. Hopefully Celes's traps will do me some work here. Ultima. No, Ring Holy is going to be better. Sadly. Right, I'll get the kill. I'll get the kill. I don't really hate any, to be honest. I don't really hate any of them. Oh, you'll get a move. That's fine. Hopefully. Oh, I get one move. I get one move. Yes, I use Attack Ultima for Kuja, because anything that makes that move even a little bit stronger is worthwhile. Wow, this is going to do no damage. Actually, I could just Giga Gravitron to start, to be honest. I could, because these are all going to do no damage. Should I do that? Because Ring Holy is going to do nothing. I think, honestly, Giga Gravitron's probably the best move here. It'll do some damage, at least, so... I'll take it. 96%. Yeah, alright. I'll take it. And then the last party is going to be Bart's with my brand new BT that I've tokened. And I am going to take Fujin Call because I'm going to take it. I'm going to do this a bit weird. I'm going to do this with I'm going to do it with Terra, which is a bit of a weird choice, but I thought it would be quite fun to try. And let's just go into it because they resist magic, you see. Right, so we'll start with Burial Hour. Where does Magic Meltdown leave my turns? That's actually where I want it. So, Magic Meltdown. Does nothing. Do calls tick down during a burst? I've never thought about that, actually. Actually, I suppose it's easier just to not worry about it and just use the call. Does the call tick down during the burst? They don't. So I can use the call and then burst and it'll be fine for Terra. That'll be okay then. Yeah, so call with BT and then BT. Because I don't think I've ever actually done that, weirdly. It's the first time I get to use it. Start with Iainuki. Because I don't care about his skills for not having the plus versions. I literally just want the buff. So, double hand. Elemental attack. Missile. I love Barts. I really love Barts. And Kadaj has been kind enough to allow us to, like, drain their bravery gains. Get you that BT effect. It's the first time I've been able to use a new BT in ages. That's still good damage. That's still solid. Right, then... let's just start going in with old Terra, shall we? So, Sage Fire first. Get that weakness damage. Then Chaos Wave. We'll do it this way. That's better. That's better damage. And now we just Meteor for days. We do terror-y things. Yep. Should be fine. Yeah, Kadaj, bless him. He's just there to look pretty. He's there to look pretty. He's fine. That's all I really want him there for anyway. No, he has had a purpose. It means their brave gains are smaller. You know, all those brave gains they're doing. And actually, I'm not going to Chaos Wave right away. Because I'm going to use... oh, actually, no, I should. Because I don't know if that's going to wear off in time. I should just do it. I was going to try and get, like, Bart's extra turn in to get his burst to level up. But it's like, nah, I'm not going to... Let's not mess about. See, look, they've got less bravery than they would have gotten. I tell you what, considering that I never got Terra's BT, I've gotten so much mileage out of her. It's not even funny. Uprooted. Yeah, Chaos Wave is just a silly, silly move. It's alright, I'm on it. Oh, we'll have a launch? Absolutely. Why not? Thank you. I'll take that. While everyone's lovely and batteried up. Oh, I'm already Chaos Waved. The third wave's the only scary one, being honest. The first one is a damage check, and the third wave is the only one that actually has any kind of mechanics to it, so... More meteors. I should have brought Yang instead of Kadaj. That's what I should have done. I should have brought Yang. I wasn't sure if this was going to work. Yeah, no, I would have leveled it up, but I decided that I wanted to just kind of go in with the waves, and it's worked perfectly fine. So, but if he gets to his 3 stacks, he'll lose the call. So that's why I'm not doing that. Like, I understand why everyone's kind of like going, oh, why haven't you got his stacks? But that's why I'm doing that. I could have waited to have gone off, but I kind of just wanted to go off. It's fine. If I don't kill them beforehand, then I'll still get there. At the end of the day, no, it's not optimal. I'm still going to clear it. What difference does it make? I'm just going to use the LD, because it's the only one that doesn't speed me up. See, look, Kadaj is helping. He is helping. And then Terra's still going to get the kill shot. There we go. All done. All finished. Lovely, lovely. Easy peasy. And I finally got to use some new toys, which is nice. I never get new toys. That's not true. And that's everything done. So if you're watching this over on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notification on any future videos I might be making. Proof that you don't have to have optimal play if you have the right characters right here. And that's going to be it from me. So take care, everybody, and I shall see you all soon. Thank you. Bye.